Alright, this is my final project and I'm Will. For the first problem, I kind of went through all the different modeling methods that were in that table. Ran into some trouble with XGBoost, but I'll go through the ones that I got to complete successfully. This is logistic regression. Didn't do the worst, but definitely wasn't great. Misclassification rate of about 26%. I tried fitting a couple different ones because the first model, just the number of predictors that were being used was a lot, and it wasn't using some of them was a little unstable due to collinearity, I believe. Then I did ridge and lasso. These also did not perform very well. Fit a couple different models for each type as I went through, but because I couldn't get the performance better than that, I just kind of moved on with my life. And here's the ROC curves. They're about the same as the logistic regression for both of them. SVM performed quite a bit better, and I played around with the type and the kernel, but this seemed to be the best option, and the misclassification rate was about 23.5%, so it wasn't too bad. And then I moved on to random forest. This is a picture of a random forest. I generated a random number and then picked the results.
Extra credit there.
Forest number 8.
Oh, shit.
But, I changed mtry a couple of times when doing these random forests. Didn't really get much better. 22%, and this was actually I think the best model in the end for this problem. But I tried neural net, and I thought I had great success at first with a misclassification rate of like 13%, but I apparently fit a model to my validation data and tried to use that, so I actually put my final predictions in with this model. So that was a mistake, as we see, because when I calculated the misclassification properly, it's about as bad as it gets with the base model. KNN, not too bad, but doing it weighted actually decreased performance. I tried gamma values between like 1 and 6 and couldn't get it to perform any better. So 23% for the regular KNN with KNN of 4. Naive Bayes, naive choice is the worst. I'm really proud of this next picture I'm going to show you. I created this all by myself with the shapes in PowerPoint. SVM. Used SVM. This is for the Alzheimer's data because it performed well in the last problem. It's also why I chose to use neural net and random forest for this too. But 23% wasn't too bad. Random forest, another random forest is forest number 2. Didn't do too hot, and then neural net was actually the best in this case, and I did fit the model correctly and calculated the misclassification correctly, and it was about 20% with an ADC of 83 or 0.83. That's all I got for you. Any questions?